Okay, hi mom, look at me. I'm leaving DC. All right, I am to do this. Everything is alphabetical letter I after living in this town. And to the public and to the good military, I demand it. Ja. I'm not going to look at how I look. I'm not going to blame anybody for how I look or how I say the alphabetical letter I. I'm not going to hold people at blame. I'm going to hold Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and of course Bill Clinton to blame for the state of our country. I'm going to hold the 4 military officers that I saw walking past that federal crime scene. They're to blame, and the dos male gringo white DCPD Metropolitan Police officers to blame. Okay, so not the good guys who had my back in that house. I have looked better. We can film when I'm looking better, my skin all cleared up, no more chemical gas poisons, which was no question that was happening, and no more squalor and filth. I am so glad to be getting out of this city, so glad to be getting into a shower, getting into a regular bed. Yeah, so enough said with that. It's a miracle. And yeah, I was completely stunned that the federal U.S. law enforcement had the balls to enter into that house in front of me and I'm filming them. So it's a lot to absorb, it's a lot to soak in. It took forever. It took over 2 hours to even get off the sidewalk of S Street. I've never been anywhere like that, and I went to college in New York and lived in New York multiple years before I went to college. I've never been anywhere like this. You can't get a cab. I think some of it was very highly probability orchestrated, that I could not get an Uber, I could not get a city cab. I just sat there in front of the federal crime scene, unable to get off the public sidewalk. I've never in my life, so I'm glad I could document it. My green light was document this and get it up to where you're going, get the freak out of the city, and praise God, celebrate on high, okay? Praise God. And yeah, I've looked better, so we're not going to look. Oh, the damage to my skin. Oh my God, the crap they're doing in that house. So the fact that I saw the military walk by and the DCPD, I'll never forget those cops. Considering I have a college degree in policing, I'll never forget the cops here. I don't know how I became your enemy, DCPD. I don't know, but you know what? It won't be me that asks you that. It's going to be a whole bunch of male officers in the Navy and Allied Forces. They're going to ask you why you hate me so much, DCPD. Okay, and so I'm leaving. I'm so glad. Hi, Mom, look at me. And forbidden from talking about my mom. All right, bye.